Well, Shaka, I know you had hopes that he might end up at West Ham.
Yeah.
So
He might yet.
He might, but not yet. He signed a new deal. How easy a decision was that for him?
I mean, easy. Let's be honest. For all concerned, it was right, easy, and makes all the sense in the world decision for Liverpool as a football club, given what we've seen of them, particularly over the last couple of seasons. And for Jurgen Klopp, continuing to manage Liverpool. And listen, you never know what's happening behind the scenes, but as far as we could tell from where we sit in the cheap seats, it's been smooth sailing. He's enjoyed his time. There hasn't seemed to be any friction between him and club. He's been allowed to do things his way, and it's brought huge rewards for the club on the field. He looks happy. Why do anything different?
Is there one thing that you could pinpoint that's made him the success he's been at Liverpool?
Well, he's quite clearly enjoyed his time at the club, and that enjoyment, that attention to detail spills over in the team, in the way that they approach their game and how they do things. You kind of wondered how and where this team would go after Coutinho made it public that he wanted to go to Barcelona, and then despite holding on for a few months, he was allowed to leave. Yet still, they only got better post his exit. And again, that is down to him in his personality, the way they've done things on the field, even when there had been moments that maybe you wondered would things kind of fall off track, given some of the on-field exchanges between Mane and Firmino, which as a player I thought everybody made far too much of. But look at how easily the team dealt with it and how they continue to get even better. You
don't stay somewhere in football if you stand still. You've always got to try and evolve. A Champions League winning medal, a Champions League winning coach, a Premier League winning coach, another box ticked. Then what? Where's the motivation after that?
The motivation continues to be in winning more. And that's always the challenge, or maybe the question for great teams. When they've won, and they've won consistently, what comes next? And I'm of the opinion that you never tire of winning. Listen, if you win the league, your domestic league and the Champions League and the World Cup, then what else is there for you to do as a player? And the simple answer is do it again. You never tire of winning, regardless of what it is.
Look at Federer in tennis, look at Djokovic, look at Nadal. In that sport, there's different sports that have different players that win all the time. Is that the momentum?
Of course it is. And that's what great players do, regardless of sport. Win, continue to win for as long as you possibly can.
Win more.
And even when you feel as though Father Time is catching up with you, you still have something to prove to yourself. And that is where the challenge comes. But before that, just keep winning. Nobody gets tired of it.
Finally, there's going to come a day, whether it's before 2024, whether it's 2024, whether
he joins West Ham?
Maybe, that he joins West Ham, or after that. But there will come a time he's no longer manager of Liverpool. Okay? His new deal takes him to 2024. Steven Gerrard's just signed a new deal at Rangers, taking him until 2024. If Gerrard is a success at Rangers, is he the next one?
What kind of speculation we throw out here?
I'm not. This is 2024. That's 5 years down the line. Is Gerrard, if he is successful at Rangers, a potential successor?
I think Gerrard continues to prove his worth as a manager and get better at Rangers. And he, I think, will, at some point, if this progression continues, fit in seamlessly at a big club, any big club. And given his association with Liverpool, of course, that makes perfect sense. But if Jurgen Klopp decides to do a Sir Alex Ferguson, let's say, and just stay on until his wife says, listen, Jurgen, it's time now. You do that. And where that leaves Steven Gerrard in 2024, who knows? But at this point, who cares? It's going well. It'll continue. Just as Sir Alex Ferguson managed through a number of incredibly talented players who went from playing to managing with some success, and he just stayed on. Right now, I don't think that's Jurgen Klopp's concern at all.
So you're not getting Klopp at West Ham. Would you take Gerrard right now?
I tell you what, if Gerrard goes to Liverpool, we'll have Klopp at West Ham. I like your thinking, Mark.
Hey, it's all set up now.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.